What is up, my radders? So this is going to be something a little different. I know that you guys have seen on the past that I've reviewed supplements, and not only have I experimented with different pre-workouts and stuff, I kind of found what works for me with the pre-workouts. Now I kind of worked my way into protein powders. And there was a comment that someone told me to try this protein powder out. Just in the past week, I've tried different flavors from Optimum Nutrition, which has always been my go-to, but I've never fallen in love with their flavors. I've never had a flavor that was so good, I wanted to have it again. Once I had it once, I'm like, that's pretty good, that's all right. And then when I have it again, I'm just like, okay, now it sucks. It's very old and repetitive. The last company that I just tried out was Muscle Farm. I tried their cookies and cream flavor with the 100% whey. It was pretty good, but after a day or two, it was kind of the same thing as with the Optimum Nutrition. It got old. Now, I 100% will say right now, full disclosure, I'm not a professional at reviewing stuff, but I do want to review at least the flavor of this stuff. I wanted to review this at least for you guys today. ISO100 by Dramatize. They are well known, and I always heard good things about their flavors. This is Fudge Brownie, and I've heard so much good and then some bad on the flavors, and if you read reviews, that's always going to be a thing. I don't know if it's just sometimes their quality control. Some people have a batch that doesn't taste as good, or what happens, but I don't know how anyone could not like this stuff. I'm gonna try it on camera for you guys just to show you how well it mixes, but I don't know how anyone could not like this stuff. I just had a scoop and a half as soon as I got it. I just got it from Amazon a couple minutes ago, and it was literally insane. I've never had a more true to life flavor represented on the bottle to what the taste was. This tastes exactly like a very chocolatey brownie dough. If you guys have ever had a brownie that's fresh out of the oven, if you don't wait for it to cool down and it's really goopy, that's exactly what this tastes like. It blew me away, and it is also very, very good in nutrition. I'm not going to touch upon everything. You guys can look it up, and I'll put a link down below. But it has 25 grams of protein per scoop, which is a really good amount. Low calorie, so it's only 120 calories, so that is a lot less than most of the competitors. It only has less than a gram of sugar. It only uses one sweetener in it, so it uses stevia. It only uses one, it doesn't use a bunch. A lot of people like that about this company. Your amino acid profile in it, it's really, really good. I'm more blown away by the flavor, but it also is a clean protein. And I don't know where this has been all my life, because I've always been on the bandwagon where people are like, Optimum Nutrition, Optimum Nutrition, Optimum Nutrition. And I thought, okay, well, everyone likes it, so I have to stick with it. That has to be my go-to. I have to just bear with the flavors, but this has a good rep. Dramatize has a good rep with their proteins, a really good rep. And I think I found my new favorite protein powder, and there's a lot more flavors I want to try. If you guys go online, they have I think I saw over 20 different flavors. One that sounded very interesting to me is they have a creamsicle, which is if you guys have ever had the popsicles, the orange creamsicle, or they call them dreamsicle sometimes, they have a flavor like that I'm definitely going to try too. So this would be awesome, awesome, awesome to get an opportunity to show my representation of their company. So first I am going to blend this on camera for you guys, and then give it a taste test on screen. So quickly, just to run through this if you guys are new here, I usually put a cup of milk and then 2 ice cubes. This is the protein, and you can already tell it is very broken down. It's not a thick mixture, and it doesn't have the look of something extremely thick. And I'm going to just take a full scoop, put it in on there. So the really cool thing about that you guys might not know is usually when I blend the protein up, I have to actually blend it for a good bit, almost a minute, whereas I was just tapping the pulse around 6 to 7 times, and it actually gets perfectly mixed. Now I'm going to show you guys on camera just how well it actually mixed. So I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it mixes extremely well. You do get a little bit of chocolatey residue on the side when I blend it, but I find that's because while you start drinking it, you will see how chocolatey this mixture is. If you look carefully when you slosh it around, they nailed it on the head. I have never had a protein powder that says something on the bottle and you raise your expectations. You're like, oh, this isn't just chocolate, this is fudge, or this isn't just chocolate peanut butter, this is extreme peanut butter chocolate, or peanut butter cup. Protein bottles that you see will hype up the flavor, and then you'll kind of let down because you're like, that doesn't taste like a peanut butter cup, that just tastes like artificial peanut butter mixed with a chocolatey bland flavor. This tastes like a brownie, and I'm not being paid to say this. This is amazing. I actually really like this. As you guys can notice, I'm talking a little bit just to wait till the foam dies down a little bit on top. Every protein that I have, no matter what, when you mix it in a blender on the speed that the blender mixes, at least mine does, it's not slow enough, so it always does make a little bit of foam. No matter what protein brand I've been using, it smells like if you were to make hot chocolate, it smells exactly like that. But I'm gonna give you guys a taste test and just watch how well this goes down. And I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but the cocoa moves around so much. You can just see how chocolatey it is. And I'm not bullshitting you guys. This is amazing. This is enjoyable. I usually have to hold my nose once I get used to the flavor of something. This is so freaking good. This is like drinking concentrated brownie mix. I tell you what, if all their flavors are like that, it would be an amazing opportunity to get sponsored by them someday, because their protein powder is amazing. I couldn't even explain how awesome it would be to not have to pay for protein, and it is literally mind-blowing that there are proteins out there that are that good and have barely any bad things in them. Sweetener is like a hit or miss. Some people like it, some people don't. Everyone has their own opinion on artificial sweeteners and stuff. That literally tastes, I can't even put into words, guys. Don't even second guess if you're going to try this flavor. I couldn't find a lot of reviews online, but this flavor is actually amazing compared to everything else, every chocolate flavor that I've had to grin and bear and hold my nose. Optimum Nutrition for me personally was the worst. That in Muscle Milk. My very first protein powder when I was younger was Muscle Milk, because that was like one of the cheaper proteins that my grandpa bought me for my birthday when I wanted to start working out. It wasn't good. I used to have to like hold my nose and the chunks would go down your throat, and oh, it was a horrible experience. This stuff is amazing. Don't second guess it. If you're looking for a chocolate flavor, definitely try the Fudge Brownie out. I'm sure their other chocolate flavors are good too, and I'll have to try more if you guys are interested in this, but flavor profile 100%. If you guys want to see how well it works for me, right now, if you guys don't know, I'm on a cut, so I'm trying to lose fat but maintain muscle. That's why I drink protein shakes, to supplement the protein that I need to get in for the day, which is right around my weight in grams of protein. So I try to get 180 because I'm right around 180 pounds even with protein. If I can't get exactly that, well, but I try to get as close as possible. And it's good to have protein to supplement because it's so much easier to drink protein. It's so much more convenient to drink shakes than actually like eat steak after steak to get your protein, even though there are benefits to getting real protein as well. If you guys like these type of videos, I definitely will do more of them. Drop a like and comment down below what flavor you guys want to see next, and I can start doing flavors of this protein company. I really like this protein in particular. Like, I'm not blowing smoke up anyone's butt. This is the best chocolate flavor I've had, and yes, it does beat out GNC for their protein that I had. They had a chocolate frosting flavor that I thought was really good. even though it was probably more artificial sweetened than this protein beats it out by a lot. So if you guys enjoy, like I said, let me know down below. If you're in the market, definitely get this protein 100%. If you have any more questions, ask. I love you guys. Make sure to be happy, stress less. I'll see you in the next one. As always,